Alright, hello everybody. Brett GBE 147 is back with another tier list for Sonic Racing Crossworlds. So as you see in the last video we did the main tracks, we ranked all of them actually, and the rankings were what's the word? Definitive. You can't argue. If you argue then you're just wrong. It's not my opinion, that's just what's right. But now we did the main tracks, now we're gonna do the Crossworlds because it only makes sense. Can't really put the Crossworlds and the tracks together, doesn't really, it's not the same, you just have to play the game, But anyways, we're gonna start with the Crossworlds right now. I think the first time we got here is before we get into it, remember to like and subscribe, join my Discord server, it'll be in the description below. Follow my Twitch as well. I'm streaming regularly every couple days, at least at the maximum. No, at the minimum every couple days. Yeah, I'm trying to say. So yeah, let's just get straight in with cyberspace. Cyberspace, I think it's let me see, I don't know how to start with cyberspace. I like it. In fact, I really like it. What's the word? If it was a scale of 1 to 10, I think I'd put it to like a 7.5, 8. You know what I'm trying to say? It's a very good track. The music is amazing. The music is very good. So what I would do, to be honest, I think it deserves a little. It deserves. Let me think about it. It's a good track. The music is good. I think it's driving, it's flying, and then it's driving. You know what I'm trying to say? It's the cyberspace of that city. I don't know what it's called. I don't know if it has a name. It does actually have a name, but I forgot what it's called. I don't know how I forgot. I'm actually a fake fan. Anyways, I think we start strong. I think it's very good. I don't think it's good. I'm not sure why though. There's just something in me that's preventing me from putting it out good. This is just like me personally, and obviously my opinion is what counts. So I think it deserves very good. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, it's from Frontiers, so I'll put some space there. I think that's fair. But anyways, up next we got Digital Circuit. Right, Digital Circuit. Pretty sure it's Digital Circuit from Shadow 05. I'm not sure. I think it is, right? It's from Shadow 05. I remember. Anyways, Digital Circuit. The music's pretty good. I'll give the music like a 7.5 out of 10. This track itself is actually just, it's driving and flying and driving again. It's pretty good. I can't lie. There's a lot of, I think the track is symmetrical, if you get what I'm trying to say. There's 2 different pathways, but they're all symmetrical to each other. So it's not unfair. Not as in unfair. Each way you go, it's the same speed as the other way, if you get what I'm trying to say. But I think Digital Circuit is a good track. And I think it deserves a pretty good for me. Just me personally. I think it's good, but it's not it's nothing crazy. I feel like I'll pick cyberspace over Digital Circuit. I think that's fair. Next up we got Dinosaur Jungle. Right? Dinosaur Jungle. I feel like it's one of the first tracks you play when you I think if you play the demo you get. It's probably the first Crossworld you ever get. But Dinosaur Jungle, I actually really like it, I think the music is very good. It's 8, 9 out of 10. That sort of category. I feel like it's driving. You start off with water actually. You start with water, then you go into driving, and that's it basically. I feel like they could have done more of the aesthetic, as in different sort of dinosaurs, not just I think there's pterodactyls, there's obviously the T-Rexes, and there's that big Gigantosaurus, Titanosaurus, Bronchosaurus, I don't know what you call it, that you go on at the end, you know what I'm trying to say. But it looks like a light level, but it could be more dinosaurs, stuff like that, But I really like it actually, to be honest. I like the layout of the track. I feel like it's kind of short, but it's sweet, I reckon, me personally, I might be picking it over cyberspace. I think the only thing that puts it above cyberspace for me is the music. I'm not gonna lie. No, but cyberspace music is amazing as well. But I prefer the old remix than to the new one, in my opinion, for cyberspace. So I'll put Dinosaur Jungle there. I think that's fair. Anyways, up next, You know what? I'm gonna switch it up. You get what I'm trying to say? I'm gonna switch it up. We're gonna switch it. We're gonna go to this side. We're gonna go to White Cave. We're gonna go to White Cave. You know what I'm trying to say? But yeah, here's White Cave. My personal opinion of White Cave, I think this is the most controversial. That's not English, man. This is the most controversial Crossworld. I think me personally is there. I put it good. That's just my opinion. My opinion is right anyway, but I think it is a very good track. Do you know what? It's very difficult. That's why, you know, you can't just be speeding. You know what I'm trying to say? You have to take your finger off the trigger and slow down. You know what I'm trying to say? Not slow down, but you know, drift properly. You know what I'm trying to say? I think that's what makes people, you know, they actually have to try. You know what I'm trying to say? So they think it's, you know, quite hard, but honestly, I really enjoy it. The music is literally 9 to 10 out of 10. Honestly, it's very good. I think it's from Sonic Riders actually, so not surprised anyway. But one of my personal favorites, not gonna lie, I think White Cave is very good. When I play online though, like I honestly have to be first to pick it. Everyone else is just picking random track when they see White Cave, so like it gets me more anyway. But I think it deserves to be there, not gonna lie. It does. Anyways, next we got Sweet Mountain. I think he's a decent level, you know. The music is just alright, like it's, you know, Sweet Mountain music, the remix. Probably prefer it to the original actually. I don't know. I'll give it like a 6 or 7 out of 10. The track itself, the track layout, I actually kind of like it. There's a lot of turns at the start. I think you go from driving to water. It's not really water, it's like juice or something, I don't know. Like it's water, and then to driving and then flying at the end. So it actually has all of it, to be fair. It's one of the longer tracks, like Crossworlds, in my opinion, from what I remember. But I think it's actually quite good, you know. I don't really see it that often, but when I do, sometimes people are picking it, to be fair. So I think it's actually very interactive. It's very like, you know, when you play it, when you get it, you know, when someone chooses it, you're not really like, oh, you know, you don't really get annoyed, if you get what I'm trying to say. So me personally, I'll put it below Cyberspace. I feel like I'm being, nah, that's not even generous. I think it deserves to be there. It's not simple, you know what I'm trying to say. It's quite interactive. But anyways, we got Steampunk City. Alright, so I think this is one of the original Crossworlds. Like, it's not from any Sonic game. So is Dinosaur Jungle's from Secret Rings, actually, to be fair. So yeah, this is probably the first original Crossworld. I actually really like it. I think you start off flying, which you don't really get that often. You go into driving and you end up flying again. I think it's actually a very, like, it's not easy level. Like, you have to take your foot off the gas, you know what I'm trying to say. Drift and everything, you can't really just keep accelerating, you know. So I actually really like it, to be honest. The music is 9 to 10 out of 10, not gonna lie. I'm just heavily debating putting it in GOATs. I don't think Fondly doesn't go above White Cave, but it definitely goes above Dinosaur Jungle. Oh, it might go top of very good. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I think it deserves good. Steampunk City is very good. I'm not gonna lie. I really enjoyed that. Crossworld, not gonna lie. I think it deserves to be there. But yeah, up next we got Skyroad. It feels like every Sonic racing game we get some sort of alteration of Skyroad. I'm pretty sure Skyroad is literally in TSR, like, and that's the actual name of it. Me personally, it's one of them ones where you pick it and I just get annoyed, you know. The thing is though, like, you start off flying, you drive, then you just keep driving, actually, you don't fly again. Even though Skyroad, you just start off flying, that's it. But the track layout is alright. It's alright. And there's a little bit at the end where you can kind of see who's at first. Like, there's a big screen and it shows who's at first, which is actually quite cool, to be fair. I wish we had more stuff like that in the Crossworlds, you know. But yeah, I like Skyroads, but I'd also kind of just, it's one of the ones that I wouldn't pick over the others, you know. Like, I think I'd pick every other Crossworld over it, I'm not gonna lie. So what I'm thinking is, not gonna lie, I wouldn't put it not. I think no, I would put not that great. Just in my opinion, just because we've seen it a lot, I feel like they could have done another sort of sky sort of track. Not really Skyrim. It's not really it's not my cup of tea. You know, just not really feeling it. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not wank. It's not wank. But I put it not that great, to be honest. That's just my opinion though. But yeah, let me see if I missed any. That should be all good. I think up next is Roulette Road, the gambling map. You know, I love gamble. Sorry, I don't gamble actually. I bet, and betting is working. You know, it's a job. You know, it's my second job, so you can't really say that I gamble or anything. But I love Roulette Road. Nevertheless, but the music is about a. It's from Sonic Heroes, and can't lie, that's my favorite Sonic game. Not gonna lie, I have all of them in it, but I'm not gonna let that bias me. You know what I'm trying to say. So I think the remix is actually pretty good. I'll give it 8 out of 10. The actual track design, I think you're just driving the whole thing. Pretty sure. The track design is alright. It's pretty good, but it's nothing crazy. I wouldn't say like. I think I would pick Sweet Mountain over Roulette Road, not gonna lie. But you know what it is? I think it deserves a pretty good one, not gonna lie. Like, I would pick the things above it over it, if you get what I'm trying to say. But yeah. Up next we have Magma Planet. I'm pretty sure Magma Planet is the second track for Crossworld we faced that's actually like original. I think it's like an adaptation of like from Lost World or something, but nevertheless, Magma Planet, the music is pretty good. I'll give it a 7 to 8 out of 10. Kind of like it. The actual track though is mostly flying. I think you can literally fly the whole thing, but there might be a bit where you have to drive, but it's definitely just flying, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? Because with a planet and it's just lava, so it's kind of just a flying map. I mean, the thing is with this game, I like flying sections, but I like it when it's kind of short. You get what I'm trying to say? You don't want to be flying for too long, otherwise you might as well just play Flight Simulator, So what I think with Magma Planet, I would pick, not gonna lie, I would pick Digital Circuit over it, but I would pick it over Sky Road, not gonna lie. So I think it goes to the bottom of pretty good, not gonna lie. It's just a little gap between them two, you know what I'm trying to say. So I wouldn't say it's not that great. I'll just say that it's too much flying. It's actually too much flying though. Generally, it's kind of one of those. It's one of the longer Crossworlds as well. It's kind of those ones where you're kind of waiting for it to be over. So I'm not gonna lie. I think it deserves a not that great though. I'm just being honest. That's just me being brutally honest. Only because it's too much flying. I get that it's a planet, but then you could say Sky Road, you should be flying because it's in the sky, but you're only flying for like 10 seconds. So, I'm just going to leave that there. I think that's fair. Anyways, I think next up we have Kraken Bay, right? Kraken Bay. It's one of the first ones that you come into if you play the demo or just play the game the first time. Kraken Bay, it's actually one of my personal favorites, not gonna lie. Like, I think the music I'd give it I think the music is actually very good. 8, 9 out of 10, maybe 10 if you're pushing it. But you start off in the water, like boat form. You go into driving, then you can keep driving and then fly, or you can drive boat. So you can go from boat, driving, fly, or just boat, driving, and then fly. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's actually quite a very interactive level. It's very hectic, You kind of just see stuff being thrown everywhere. This is about a shipwreck anyway, so and it's just ghosts on the ship and everything. I kind of like it, Like me personally, though. Where would I put it, though? I think. Wait, what was it? Okay, Dinosaur Jungle. I think I'd pick it over Dinosaur Jungle, but see, it's one of my personal favorites, so I want to put it in good, but I'm gonna put it at the top of very good. I think that's where it belongs, Like, the atmosphere is very nice. It's raining and thunder and everything. It's actually very nice. So I think it deserves to just be at the top of very good. Not gonna lie. I think that's a I think that's a good spot for it. You know, the music's amazing and the level is actually very nice. But you know, I think it's one of those crossworlds that you see a lot, so I'm just gonna leave it there. Not gonna lie. But anyways, up next we have Holoska, which is from Sonic Unleashed. I don't know why I thought about that. I knew that. Like, what the hell am I on about? Anyways, Holoska I think is actually a pretty good track. Not gonna lie, the music is very good. Give it a 7 to 8 out of 10, maybe 8 to 9 if you're pushing it. But yeah, you start off in boat form. Yeah, you start off with the boats, then you go into driving, then you can actually choose to fly or continue on the boat, and then you go to driving. So it's got everything in it, you know. And yeah, I feel like it's the most relaxing Crossworld, if you get what I'm trying to say. Just because the music is it's not intense, it's just more of a relaxing sort of theme. Obviously, the like overall aesthetic of the level is actually very nice. I think I'll put it quite high, not gonna lie. I think I'll pick it over Sweet Mountain. I'm not sure if I'll pick it over Cyberspace though. I think it deserves to be the right in between Sweet Mountain and Cyberspace. That are very good. Just because like I feel like it's just a calming, relaxing Crossworld, you know. If you just want to chill, you just pick it, you know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, it's pretty good, man. I actually like it, to be fair. But up next we got Hidden World. I believe it's from Lost World as well. Hidden World, I like the music, even like not as in like it's not really my type of music, but the music I think is quite catchy, you know. It just sticks in my head, you know what I'm trying to say, give me brain damage. So I'll put in like a 7 to 8 out of 10. You know, that actual Crossworld itself, you start off flying, you go to driving, then you go flying, then driving again. That's where you end up. I think it's kind of like, I swear with Hidden World, it's always frenzy, I swear down. Like, it's always like a frenzy level. But when it's hectic, it's actually very nice. I actually really like it. But where would I put it though? I'm not gonna lie. Me personally, Hidden World is one that I played a lot. I don't know why I get Hidden World a lot, not gonna lie. So I've kind of grown kind of sick of it in a way, in a sense. But I'll definitely pick it over Roulette Road and Digital Circuit. But I'm not sure if I'll pick Sweet Mountain over it, not gonna lie. It just depends on the day. Depends on the day, not gonna lie. But I think pretty good. It's a good spot for that, not gonna lie. In my personal opinion. But up next we have Golden Temple, right? Golden Temple. This is probably the one I've played the least, I'm not gonna lie. At first, I'm gonna be honest, like the first week I played Crossworlds, I didn't like it. I actually just didn't like it. I just thought it's just everything's just golden, you know. I didn't really deep the level, you know what I'm trying to say. Well, you don't deep the level anyway. It's Sonic, like what the hell? It's a blue dog, you know what I'm trying to say. But you know, when you actually play the level, I play the track. The music is actually pretty good. I lie. I'll give it a 7 to 8 out of 10, maybe 8 to 9 if you're pushing it. The actual layout of the track, I'm pretty sure. I think you start off driving, then you go into boat, driving again. Actually, no, is it? I think it's just driving boat, and that's it. Can't lie. But like everything in the map is just gold. You know what I'm trying to say? There's a lot of rings as well. That's what I like about Golden Temple. Because if you don't come out of Golden Temple with 100 rings, you're actually just a fool. You're actually just a nugget, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. But yeah, I think it's got a lot of pathways at the start, and the water section I actually kind of like it because you kind of you can't really just hold the accelerator. You have to actually, you know, turn and release off the gas. But where would I put it is a real question. I think me personally, I'll pick it over Hidden Worlds. Actually, would I? Yeah, I would. I think. Nah, I wouldn't. No. It's one of the longer Crossworlds actually. I think I'll pick Hidden World over it, not gonna lie. I wouldn't say it's very good. I would just say it's pretty good, not gonna lie. I think I'll pick it over Roulette Road as well. I'm pretty sure. It's one of the original ones as well. Original Crossworlds. Alongside, I think, Steampunk City so far. I'm pretty sure that's it, and kind of Magma Planet, to be honest. But I don't know. But yeah, I think it deserves a pretty good. But yeah, up next we have Galactic Parade. That's from Sonic Colors, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm not sure. I don't know what I said. I'm pretty sure. So Galactic Parade. I'm just gonna put it here now. I'm literally just gonna hold on. I'm just gonna put it here now. Me personally, it's just like the music is 10/10. Not gonna lie. I think it fits like the game, the sort of vibe of the game. You know what I'm trying to say. I'd definitely put it at 10/10 just because, like, you know, it's more. You just have to play the level. What I don't understand is why people don't pick Galactic Parade. If you don't pick it, you're just an idiot. You're actually just a fool. I honestly don't understand. But yeah, I think personally, it's my favorite Crossworld. I think, even though it's not in terms of track design, it's not the best. It's not like the best track design, but I just think that the overall music and just like the way it's laid out, I think it's just like it's a perfect Crossworld in my opinion. And yeah, this just I don't really know how to explain it properly, but especially when it's a frenzy as well, like it's great. And if you're playing it on the fastest like modes in the game, it's very good. Like, honestly, it's just words can't explain it, to be honest. But it goes and goes. It goes at the top, to be honest. It even goes above White Cube, to be fair. So yeah, I think Galactic Parade deserves to be there, not gonna lie. Which is surprising to me because I don't really like Colors that much. I Sonic Colors that much. It's a good game, but I just thought it was alright. But yeah, I think it goes at the top of Goated. I think the last Crossworld we actually have is Dragon Road. I think, you see, this is the situation. It's kind of like Kronos and White Space from last video. My favorite is Galactic Parade, but Dragon Road is better. But like, it's kind of like different stuff in Galactic Parade is better. See, Galactic Parade, you fly, you drive, and you fly. In Dragon Road, you start off driving, you go into water, and you start driving. The music, honestly, the music is on par, 10/10. Like, especially Dragon Road is very good. I don't know, they actually did their thing on that. But I honestly don't know who goes above who. I think if you ask the general public, would pick Dragon Road over Galactic Parade. But me personally, and my opinion is what's right. You know, you can't argue. If you want to argue, put it in the comments. I'll just laugh at you. I think it goes here. See, I love White Cave as well, but I can admit White Cave can't go over them, to be honest. But yeah, I think it deserves. It definitely deserves Goated, 100%. It's top. I think if you ask people, they'll say Dragon Road is probably the best in the game. Probably, yeah, they would. But I think it deserves to be there because I prefer Galactic Parade. Like, if I had the choice, if I have to pick Galactic Parade or Dragon Road, I'm picking Galactic Parade. Not gonna lie, just because I think the music just fits well as well. But I mean, the Dragon Road music also fits well. So I honestly, if you ever switch these, I honestly don't care, to be honest. But this is what I think. This is where it should be, in my opinion. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all the Crossworld actually, to be honest. Obviously, once you like play all the Grand Prix, I think every track can become a Crossworld. But obviously, these have their own video, to be honest. I'm just checking if I missed any. I don't think I have, to be honest, because last video I missed one. But yeah, that's pretty much it, to be honest. We've got no wank tracks. I mean, Sky Road could be wank, but I'm not putting it wank because it's actually not that annoying to get. Plus, every Crossworld is like, what, 50 seconds? You know, it's not long. So, like, even if you hate it, you don't have to enjoy it that long. So, you know what I'm trying to say? I don't think there's any wank tracks in this game for the Crossworlds. But, yeah, this is the definitive tier list. If you have any arguments, anything you want to say, put it in the comments, you know. I will look at it and laugh because you're wrong. This is right. Oh, is it right, dude? It is right. I don't even care. This is right. This is definitely right. I feel like people are going to get onto me for this one here, but me personally, that's just how I feel. But yeah, this is the definitive tier list. You know, like and subscribe, you know, join the Discord, you know, follow my Twitch as well. I'm most active on there, you know. I'm just trying to post a video each week by week on YouTube, you know. I could post my VODs as well, so if you want to see VODs, if you know, missed the stream, you just want to watch the VOD on YouTube, let me know. I could just upload it, you know, I'm trying to say. Let me know if you have any video suggestions, ideas, other tier lists for any other game, any other stuff, you know. Let me know in the comments. I will rank it, you know, I'm trying to say. I'll give you the definitive ranking, you know. So put any tier list ideas, any video suggestions in the comments. Obviously, like and subscribe, you know, follow the Twitch. What haven't I said? I haven't said something on, you know, don't do that though, can't lie, because I respect my viewers, you know. Yeah, that's pretty much it, you know. See you later.